Hey everyone, Shaber 1000 here. You can see, got the camper out here. We're in a different spot. Now, we've been to these campgrounds several times, many times. This is Hammock, Potts Preserve. The last time we had this camper out here, we camped over in there, and that's when I brought the camper out with my truck that I don't have anymore. But anyway, so we picked this spot because we're in some shade. There's some sun up there that's shining through there, so I got my solar panels out back, but I did charge a battery, made sure it was full charge before we came out here, which the last time we had that out, we had it out, what, 4 or 5 days? Anyway, you know, using the TV all night and stuff, it was only down to 91%. So there's no one else, which is unusual. Like me and Monkey was talking, she said, I don't think we've ever been out here to this one when there's been no one here. And I think she's right, because usually right over a big clump of trees right there, on the other side, that's a road that goes back in, and that's one of our favorite spots way back in there. But I like to try to do different stuff and go to different places, even though it's the same campgrounds, it's a different camping spot. I just seen a couple people, Monkey just left. Heard somebody talking. I seen a gentleman and a lady over there. I don't know if they just walk back. Some people will park out at the gate and they'll come back and they'll walk through, or they'll bike or whatever. So, now we're not in a burn ban, but there's a sign right over here I seen when we came in. Right there. It says no fires. They don't want you having fires here. We're not under a burn ban, but these are still campgrounds and you got to follow their rules. So if it says no fires, then I'm going to follow that rule. But it doesn't say we can't use these. So tonight, it's already like 4:30 or something. Today's Tuesday. I actually got the place from Monday to Sunday, but I wasn't feeling well yesterday, so I skipped out, and we just come out today, and I still don't feel well. But later on, Monkey's coming out tomorrow night. I'm going to do a solo tonight. She's going to come out later to visit me, like she always does, and check on me and stuff. Bring Bruno out so he can run a little bit. But so she's going to stay tomorrow night. So tomorrow night we're going to make some goulash on that grill. And tonight, I brought my Dutch oven. Tonight we're going to make bacon roses. So that should be pretty fun. But right now, I'm going to sit down in front of the fan for a little bit. It's 88 degrees out here in the shade. So I'm going to sit in front of the fan for a little bit, and then I'll kick you guys back on. Meanwhile, man, lighting sucks. Meanwhile, hit an intro and I'll be back with you guys. I got some cool things I'm going to do. Well, one cool thing anyway, but I'm going to do it 2 different ways. Kind of a request. As always, if you guys want to see a video, if it's doable for me, I'll do it. So if you have suggestions, let me know. And we'll see what we can do about getting those videos done for you. This was a suggestion, kind of. Well, yeah, it was. So, anyway. So, yeah, we'll do that. And I'll catch you guys in a minute. So, alright, cue the intro. Okay guys, so we got some Fritos right here, the original corn chips, and we got some Doritos right here. Most of you guys know him, but Dennis Hobbacker asked me the other day, he sent me a text and said, did you know you can make you could build a fire with Doritos. I was like, yeah. I said, you can use Fritos too. They work. And he asked how come I never did it. And I was like, well, you know what? I never really thought about it. But I said, I can if you want. I got a camping trip coming up. He said, yeah, I'd like to see that. So, Dennis, this is for you and for anyone else that may not have seen it. But you can make fire with these things, okay? I don't think I've ever used Doritos, but I know I've used this many times. I've used Ruffles potato chips, and I believe maybe, what do you call it? Pringles or Lay's. Anyway, because these are not oven baked. They're supposed to be deep fried. So if they are, then I should be able to light this. And there we go. I know, you got a lighter. Why not just use your lighter to light your fire? Well, what it is if you can get these going, it's a little breezy right now. Too bad there's none coming inside the camper. It's a 91 in the camper. It is 90 degrees out here. So if you can get that going, it's good for damp. You know, if it's damp out and you need, you know, more of a flame, there you go. You can just light that on fire there. And that gives you some time where you can eat them. But now let's try the Doritos here. As you can see, I'm opening these up. No funny business. Let's just use. Yeah, well, these flames are going out because of the wind. I should have brought my wind guard out. Okay, let's see. Let's try this. The Dorito here. And again, it will light up, and then you know, put it down into your fire pit or whatever, and you start your fire. But what I want to know is, will it work with a spark? You know, can we start a fire with those with a spark? I don't think so, but we're going to try it. Okay, let's see how that's still burning. So, and they burn for a while. Set that in there right there. Try the Doritos. Get that out of the way. And let's see if we can make this catch this on fire with a spark. I don't think so, but I mean, this is a pretty hefty spark. No, let's try a Frito, which I doubt. Again, you kind of need a flame for this, but just like a little experiment here. Okay, so what if we use magnesium? This might be magnesium right here. Let's see. Let me get my glasses on. Neighbors just pulled in a van. They've got looks like they got a canoe on top of their van, so but they're a ways away, but that's alright. Alright, yeah, we got some magnesium here. Let's see. We scrape some of this magnesium in here. Will this light this Dorito? And I'm also killing some time because it was some clouds rolling in. It's supposed to rain in a couple hours. I got a notification on my phone. Alright. Let's see if that... Darn it. Of course. Alright. Let's see if that'll light that Dorito. Try this again. Whoa, I got a fire going on underneath. Let's move our chip. Now I'm getting smoke in my face. Almost. Got a nice little pile of magnesium there. Let me get this over here. Put some more magnesium on this. If you took your time, put a lot more on there, it probably would, but hang on a second, guys. Okay, I scraped some more magnesium in there. Let's try this again. No, it's just got to be kind of on the edge there. I mean, you could work with it. And get it going. Or we use this thing to get it going. Cotton ball. If you wear cotton socks or cotton shirt, you can pull the lint off your cotton socks or cotton shirt. Do the same thing. There it is. And we got fire. So yeah, these things are always fun to... I just blew it out, didn't I? Always fun to experiment with. Well, I didn't fluff that up though either. Should fluff it up. Wow, this thing worn down already. There you go. But yeah, I mean, it'll work. In fact, let's get this let's get this going. We'll throw it down here in this fire pit, or this barbecue grill. Get this going. There it is. And there we go. Alright, I'm going to start my supper now, and I'll bring you along with me on that. Okay guys, so let's cut up some vegetables here. Got an onion, it's a little on the older side, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter much. I'm just gonna get it up like this. You get the idea. I'm just going to kind of roughly dice them. They don't have to be super diced. You can. Just doing a bacon wrap type thing. Not a wrap. We're not doing the, how everyone calls them, tacos. But they're actually making a burrito and don't even know it. Don't even realize it. But everybody brings wraps, and I just refuse to do it. You know, I mean, and that's all they do. But I make several different dishes with it. Come on, guys, you know. So let me go ahead and get these chopped up. I'm probably going to go a little finer than that. And then we'll do our potatoes. And I got some jalapeno peppers in there, so that should be good. So let me get this diced up, and then I'll show you a potato, and then, you know, we'll go from there. Alright, so I thought I'd use a mix of potatoes here. So got a couple red ones and a couple regular ones. Alright, I'm going to do with these, just going to slice them down the middle. Then I'm just going to cut them real thin. Then we'll cut up our jalapenos. You don't have to have jalapenos, or you can substitute with anything you want. It's kind of what I'm doing here, because I think the original recipe doesn't even call for jalapenos or any kind of peppers, but I'm doing it. So, and I have seen this done with what do you call it, sweet potatoes before. Whoa, that was close. I can't. Wow, that was really close. I have no feeling in my, especially in my right hand, so if you know, you know. We're not going to go over that right now. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to finish cutting this one up, and I'm putting everything in here, and then I'll cut up a few of these red ones. I think that'll be enough. So the red one, same way. It's just, you know, cut it in half, and then I'm just going to give it real thin slices. I've got my fire going over there. Well, it's not really fire. I brought some charcoal, so I got it getting ready to be burnt down. Because this is going in the Dutch oven, so I need some charcoal to put on the lid. Because I did buy some wood for $10, but it's all pretty much rotten. And when I opened it up, it was all soaking wet inside. So, geez, people, come on. Some people just don't care what they sell you. It's a little store. We bought a couple things before from them. It's just on the way to here. That way you don't have to go into town and whatnot. I don't know how many of these I'm going to make, but okay. So let me go ahead and get this, get these cut up, and then this I'm just going to cut it up, and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, now we're going to do our pepper. You can take the seeds out if you want. I got this out for a reason. Just seeds, guys. It'll be fine. Ain't no bear gonna come up and get me over a few seeds. It's perishable. like I say, you know, just, I should save some of these. Ah, shoot. Well, I gotta go in and wash that one off. No, I don't. It'll be fine. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here, I'm just gonna cut these up. Just like that. I got a couple more in case I need them. But jalapenos ain't as hot as they used to be. I know I was watching Junkyard Fox. I don't know if you guys watch him or not, but he was talking about that, and he's getting comments about how, yeah, they're just not as hot as they used to be, and he agrees. I agree. They're not. You know, if you want something hot, you're going to have to go with a hotter pepper, or habanero, and I don't even think, to me, those don't even taste as hot as they used to. But it could be because I'm getting older now, but we'll do one for now. Okay, well, I was going to cut there, but got some. I told Monkey give me a small bag of mozzarella cheese. I said small bag. She goes, yeah, but it's only one. I said, okay. Smoke. Okay, this is what we're going to do. Now we're also going to need our bacon. Jesus. All right. Supposed to be resealable. I can't even get it to open to begin with. I have to come clear down here past the resealable thing to get it to open. Makes sense, right? It's good bacon though. Alright. I'm going to make, let me see. I usually do them 2 lengths. But here, I'll just show you what I'm going to do. Then I'll make them up, and I'll bring you with me when I put it back on, onto the fire. So I'm just going to take some of these potatoes and raindrops. Yeah, just like that. I'm going to take some of these peppers. I don't know how many of these I'm going to make yet. Maybe 3 or 4. Alright. And some onions. Whoops. What else am I missing? I guess just the cheese. Okay, I'll just take some of this cheese here and sprinkle on there. I think the original way to do it, they use Parmesan, but I like mozzarella. Now, we're going to try to roll this up without making too big of a mess. It's better if you can go to your butcher and get a wide cut of bacon. It's so much better, but this is what, this is what I got. This is what I got to work with, so. Okay. Now, we're going to take I've got some skewers here. You can use toothpicks if you want. But I don't have any toothpicks. But I got these skewers. I just wrapped them up so they wouldn't poke anything, you know. Broke them in half too. I think half of this will be fine. I'm going to take this. Just put it through like that. We're going to set them in the pan like that. But right now I've got to go over and put my pan on there so it can start getting warm. Dutch oven. Now, put some cheese on top. There we go. Now, if you noticed, I didn't put anything in there, no grease or anything. I think the bacon will render down everything I need. So I'm going to, got some charcoal over here I'm going to put up on top of here. I got to go get something. I think this will work. I'm not sure how long this takes. I can't remember. It varies, you know, how thick your bacon is, how thick you roll them. You might roll them in 2 pieces of bacon, you know, what all you put in it, stuff like that. I'm just going to keep an eye on it and check it every so often. And when it's done, I'll bring you back. We'll see what it looks like. But I think that'll be enough. We'll just have to see. I think it will. Alright guys, I gotta get a drink. I'm very, very thirsty. Clean up my mess over here and I'll be back with you guys. Okay guys, I honestly can't tell you how long it's been, because when I get out in places like this, if I'm fishing, camping, whatever, I don't care what time it is, so I couldn't tell you, but I just go till it's done. Also, I brought those skewers. I got a whole pack of, well, Monkey does, I think, toothpicks in there. That one kind of fell over, but oh. Right, bring 3 of them out. There we go. Alright, now, let me get you on stand. Let's cut into this big one here. Okay, let's pull. Oh, it's hot. It probably could be done a little bit more, but I think it'll be alright. You know, depending on how you want your bacon. There it is. You can see the onions, the potatoes, And those potatoes are done nice. You can see the peppers, the cheese. There we go. I will give it a try for you. Let me get you up here. And we'll see what they taste like. Should be pretty good. Mosquito. Ow. Bit me on the leg. Get a little bit of everything in here. Here we go. That's really good. Except I forgot seasoning. I didn't not put any seasoning on there. No salt, no pepper. We probably don't need salt because of the bacon, but a little bit of pepper would be nice, which I'm going to go in and eat. I'm going to put some pepper on these. So I'll be back with you guys in a minute. And as soon as I get done eating, and it is cooling down in the camper now. It's down to 87. It's 86 out here, so yeah, it's 1 degree cooler out here than it is in the camper, but that's okay, guys. So anyways, I'll be back with you in a minute. Okay, guys, so Monkey came out and visited for a little bit. She's gonna come back out tomorrow. And then she's got to drop Bruno off to get his beauty parlor thing done. And I think she's gonna come out for a little bit. And then she got to take her mom, do her mom's thing. But she'll come out and have supper, and she'll take her mom in supper and get her ready for bed and stuff. And then she'll come out and spend the night. It's 12:34 right now, and it's no joke. I just heard a tree knock. Okay, this wasn't. I mean, it's right behind me. I'll show you guys tomorrow. There's about 5 feet of grass maybe right here behind this camper. The rest is all woods. So I went out and I shined the light over there at the neighbors. They're out like a light. They're out. I hear nothing. They're dark as hell over there. They're not moving. They're probably asleep. I'm telling you, I heard a tree knock over here. It wasn't a tree limb falling, or it was a knock. I heard a knock right behind me here. So maybe we'll check that out tomorrow if I feel good enough. But yeah, so anyway, thought I'd just give you that update and tell you good night, and I'll catch you guys in the morning. I keep hearing that's the only thing I've heard, mind you, other than some crickets. I heard a few night birds, and then it got down to that one night bird that I've heard before. I still can't figure out what it is, but I heard him. Now finally he quit, so now we just got some crickets and stuff, so that's cool. But it was definitely a knock. Something knocked behind me. Weird. So I'm going to keep you guys here close to me in case weird noises start happening or something. I can kick you on, but I don't know. You know, I mean, it was one loud thunk. Weird. And like I said, it's only me and a couple, you know, well, several camping spots up there, but it's only me and them out here in this whole campground, so doesn't mean there's not somebody back there, but we're the only campers here, so weird. Not scary, it's just weird when you hear something like that right behind me. Like I said, I'll show you tomorrow. There's nothing back there that oh, in fact, I'll show you right now. So I don't forget. Let me get my light. Turn the push light. something come out and scare the shit out of me or something. See, this is the front. And they're way over there. I don't know, can you see it? A little red light there? That's the reflector on their vehicle. They're in a minivan. See? That's what I'm talking about. Right here. There's my solar panels, but that's it. It came out from right over here. It was pretty close. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there, see? Alright, maybe 6 feet, but totally heard that. Alright guys, I'll see you in the morning, or if I think of something to talk to you about. Almost tripped. I'll kick you back on, or if something strange happens, I'll kick you back on. If not, I'll see you in the morning. So until then, night guys. Okay guys, good morning. It's 11 o'clock, it's late morning, but I've been up since about 8:30-ish, right in there. And so anyway, Monkey's going to come out and get me, and I'm going to go in and edit this video for you guys, and then I'm coming back out, and then I'll do another video of because we're going to make some goulash, so that should be fun. So we're going to do that, and then she's going to stay with me tonight. So yeah, so she asked if I wanted to come in, so I am going to go in. It's 86 degrees in here and 87 degrees outside, so another warm day. Alright guys, anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Hopefully you guys are having a good week. And yeah, that's it. Shea Bear the Myth, the Man, the Legend. I'm gone for now. Bye bye everyone, take care and stay safe. We'll see you soon. Bye bye.